This video is sponsored by Big Boy Gaming. Follow the link in the description below for all of your card gaming needs. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Edison Club. Today I'm bringing you a June 2011 Herald of Perfection deck profile. I figured I'd go ahead and go over this since I've been doing some Tengu format lately. And we're going to kind of look at this deck profile, see what was going on way back in 2011. This was my original YouTube account that I have since been locked out of for about the past 10 years, so I can't get into this. I don't know the email, don't know the password. I also thought that it was like a good idea to make my name Mike McPro, which I guess that was like a real 2010, 2011 thing, putting pro in your name. If you're doing that, you should probably stop doing that in 2024. It's kind of cringy now. But we're going to look at this deck profile. You guys, if you look right above here, you'll see the subscriber count. We're at 2195 out of our goal of 3,000. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Before we get started, as always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Really just motivates me to keep going, getting better at the game as well as content creation. So you guys are hitting the button and ringing the bell. Really means a lot to me. Without further ado, let's jump into this 2011 Herald of Perfection deck profile.
What's up, YouTube? This is the Yu-Gi-Oh player coming at you. I've been gone for a while, but I'm starting to come back with some brand new hot videos in the format right now. I'm gonna be
Yeah, so it was like uber cringe time because I'm playing. This playmat is Itachi from Naruto in the background, and thought this thing was so cool for some reason then. And this thing was like a rug. We got this off of eBay, and this was a very primitive custom playmat, and it actually felt like a doormat. And I don't know whatever happened to this thing, but wherever it is, it's probably exactly where it should be.
doing a deck profile on Herald Perfection. This is the current deck I'm playing right now. Very fun deck to play. Very competitive.
Very competitive.
Yeah, let's get started. First monster.
I also don't know what was going on with my voice at this time. It was very strange accent I had going on. But we have 3 Herald of Perfection, so everything's starting off pretty good.
Play is 3 Herald of Perfection. Just duh.
Just duh. 3 Herald of Perfection. Duh. 2 Christia's Secrets. This card was expensive even back then. I don't know how I actually had secret Christias at this time. This card was a pretty penny at this time.
Double Arch Sword Christia, you gotta play the max. Triple Soul Impurity. I played Triple Soul Impurity because I can combo with Dawn of the Herald into Herald of Perfection. Or if I need, it helps regulate Graveyard for Christia. And it's just, it drops on removing.
Like how I could afford 2 secret Christias, but I had to have this like super damaged Soul of Purity and Light. I mean, look at this thing at the bottom. This thing is like so damaged.
2 lights. 2000. Stuff like Brio can't get over it unless they attack it or they ditch a card. 1 or whatever the hell this is.
I don't actually ever remember cursing in any of these old videos. Can we get a like instant replay of that? 1 of whatever the hell this is.
1 or whatever the hell this is.
I said it like, I kind of said that like my mom had like a cup to my door, like listening to me do this deck profile. I was like, 1 of whatever the hell this is. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All this time has passed, and I still don't know if I can actually pronounce this card's name correctly or not anyway. But I did end up getting the anniversary artwork for this card, which is really awesome.
It works for Advanced Ritual Art, Dawn of the Herald, anything really. 1 honest, just duh. 1 card I play that's probably...
Consecrated Light is interesting being in the main in 2011 because I'm pretty sure, even though this is like a little bit before Tengu format, I'm pretty sure this is still when Black Wings were hit. Like they lost Whirlwind to 1, they lost Kalut to 1 as well. So I'm really curious to see what my reasoning for main decking Consecrated Light actually was.
We're gonna mess the heads of all you so-called pro players out there. Is I main deck 1 Consecrated from the deck.
Woo! Man, I was so cocky. What the heck, mess up the heads of all you so-called pro players? And I literally have Mike McPro in my name here. Look at this, Mike McPro. Like, what's the most hypocritical thing you can put in your own YouTube video?
I've seen this format. All of them main at least 3 dark monsters.
At least 3.
It's the decks I usually play against at my local, which I don't really go to regionals, so this works.
I don't really go to regionals. I just want to stop now. We're not even 2 minutes into the video. I want to stop this now. We're at 1 minute and 17 seconds, okay? Not even at the 1.5-minute mark yet. And if I was taking a shot every time I said or did something cringy, I'm already drunk.
main deck for me. If you don't like it, you can use Marshmallow or Gallon Duo in its place.
I feel like I probably played Consecrated because Gallon Duo, if I'm not mistaken, was actually kind of expensive at this time.
Sonic Birds just grabs that or that. 3 Manju just gets that.
Just duh. Duh. I'm sensing a repeating theme here. Just duh. Just duh.
I run 1 Key Mace, 1 Smoke Ball, 1 Moki Moki. You can run.
I want to know, was this relevant to play the different names?
3 of either one of these you want. I chose to run 1 of each just because I like to be original and I like all 3.
I like to be original. I feel like if you're not playing Moki Moki though, you're not doing it right. Or Smoke Ball. I mean, Smoke Ball is pretty cute too.
Because they're like adorable. 3 Mystical Shine Balls.
So like the point of this deck was to go like send 2 Shine Balls off of ARA and then send 2 of the level 1s to summon Herald of Perfection, which also put 4 fairies in Grave for Christia. So that was like your little combo. You get Herald Christia.
Possibly your most reliable card in the deck for summoning Herald. What you do is, if you can do it, first turn.
Oh look, I'm going to go through and explain this very intricate combo.
Manju, you add that. If you already have this in your hand, you have this and Christia in your hand. You already basically won. You drop Advanced Ritual Art, ditch 2 of those and 2 of these guys for 4 fairies. Drop that, special that, get back a fairy, and basically you've got game because there's no special summon, no effects gonna happen. So that's really broken. Pretty
solid. I'm in fact still summoning Christia in 2024. It's probably getting done much more consistently. I'm not having to play Shine Balls, Key Mace, Smoke Ball, and Moki Moki, but you know, I gotta respect it.
3 Herald of Orange Light. It helps maintain.
This is a good card.
Before you get out Herald, Brionax what hurts this deck the worst. This is how you get around Brionax. This is also how you can synchro, and the 1 synchro I use, I don't really like synchros, but I use 1 light dragon.
I don't like synchros, so I play one light end dragon. 1 card extra deck. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, my friend Sasha actually reminded me about this card for Christia Sworn the other day, and I was like, I forget this card even exists, and I have never played this in a Christia Sworn list. I still don't really know when it comes up, but I'm going to put it in there just in case it does. But 1 card extra deck, that is like some real commitment. 1 card extra deck, just 1 light end dragon, nothing else.
The 1 synchro I use.
I gotta listen to it again. I don't really like synchros. 1 light end dragon.
I use 1 light end dragon to get over Red Dragon Archfiend, which is the hardest thing to get over in this deck. Any 3000 synchro is hard to get over. Or anything 3000. Because there's nothing in the deck to get over it without the assistance of Honest. So that's why I use 1 light end dragon to get over the Red Dragon, or hell, the Blue Eyes Dragon if they play it.
Now, Blue Eyes, I don't think Dragon Turbo is even a thing. I'm pretty sure that deck didn't exist until Hydro Pump actually invented that deck like 2 years ago.
I don't know what people are playing.
I don't know I don't know what people are playing. Same. You know, that's what I still say that. When I'm deck building, I'm like, you know what? Hell, I don't know what people are playing.
Then he's got the 4 random broken staples. So.
Okay, this is the weird like period of time where Heavy Storm was actually banned. So I'm pretty sure like they banned Heavy. And then Gravekeepers came out, Structure Deck Merrick. And they got Recruiter out of Starstrike Blast. And that deck was just insane because it was incredibly powerful and there was no Heavy Storm. So that's actually what I'm playing in Tengu for right now. I actually just have this super Gravekeeper's Assailant here that I just ordered. Unfortunately, it's a little more damage than I thought that it would. So I'm trying to work with the seller to see if I can get a partial refund or get another copy sent out. But yeah, this was that odd period of time where the game had no Heavy Storm.
Not really any skill to them. 2 Dark Factory just recycles your fairies so you can.
It's back your fairies. I dig it.
1 Advanced Ritual Art, just that's how it's
just duh. That's the 3rd time. Just duh. 2 Dawn
of the Herald. I rarely, hardly ever even use this. But it's good. If something happens, they Solemn Judgment this, or they Solemn Warning it, or whatever. That's really good.
Solid.
Preparation of Rites just searches out Herald and recycles these. Last card you play are 3 rolled.
If you listen, you can hear the clicking of my ceiling fan in the background, like the little chain hitting the globe on the ceiling fan. This was like some top quality YouTube content in 2010, 2011. That's top quality. Filmed on the bed. I remember these bed sheets.
If you get this, and this out, you've got game. As long as you got. Like,
if you get to Herald, Christia, Decree, you should have game. I agree with this statement. You should have game. If you lose in that situation, which I'm sure I probably did, you're probably just terrible.
3 fairies in your hand, you have got the game. They're going to scoop because they can't do anything. For the sideboard, I forgot to lay it out, so give me.
There is one thing they can do. Set Spirit Reaper. What do you do if you're gonna feel real stupid when you have Herald, Christia, Decree, your opponent sets one monster in defense position and passes, then you watch as your entire strategy just crumbles because there is no way that you can get over Spirit Reaper in this deck. Not a single card.
Just a second. Have the other 2 consecrated.
Okay, so triple consecrated light in this deck in total, and that's crazy. People must have like still been like hard committed to Black Wings when I was on this. DD Crow, 2 crows,
This
nice.
is good for things like Black Wings, dragons if you catch people playing them, Frog Monarch, just anything really. 3 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Because
3 Shadow Mirror.
is what just destroys this deck because there's no way to get over it. Besides.
What did I just say?
3 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror because Spirit Reaper is what just destroys this deck.
Can we get that? Can we get that one more time?
3 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror because Spirit Reaper is what just destroys this deck.
Does anybody else see the problem here? Shadow Imprisoning Mirror versus Spirit Reaper. Maybe if you're talking about in regards to losing a card from your hand when it attacks, destroys the deck. But this doesn't stop Spirit Reaper from being destroyed by battle. That is called a continuous effect. 2011 Michael Boyd. That is called a continuous effect, and that does not work, unfortunately.
There's no way to get over it. Besides Dark Hole, and you're gonna minus yourself. 1 Debunk, just because I'm just testing it. 1 Starlight Road for Black Wings, and 1 Mind Control. There's still
Yeah, I was like hard committed deciding against Black Wings.
open slots in this side deck, but like I said, I haven't been running this deck. I've only ran this deck 1 weekend, so
I have the odds so much. I think I'm trying to put myself to sleep, trying to avoid watching the rest of this cringy video. I only ran the deck 1 weekend, by the way, but it's hyper consistent and it's broken. 1 weekend.
So the side decks, or even the main deck's probably not 100% perfect yet.
Oh yeah, it's not. It's
Leave
not.
your opinion in the comments below, and tell me what you guys think about the deck. It plays good.
We are going to read the comments, but the thing about it is that the deck profile is over and there's still a minute left. So what is this last minute going to be all about?
I'm like, yesterday in my tournament, I went 1-2,
I went 1-2, super consistent, super competitive deck list, 1-2 record.
And I think's good because the deck I beat was Black Wings, and it's always been one of my harder decks to beat.
Same, it still is, even in 2020, 2023, 2024. Black Wings is still the hardest deck for me to beat.
So, yeah, if you decide to build this deck, you're probably going to lose like the first 10 times you play with this. But after you get this...
Or the first every game you play with this.
After you get in your head how to win very fast, this deck can wreck anything. I have not lost to X-Sabers 1 time with this deck just because this destroys it. Nothing in Sabers gets over this or this when you've got them both out. Nothing. It's over. Nothing can get over it. It's you summon this against Sabers to that and set that, it's game over.
I like how I add a little bit every time. I started off like just pointing at Herald of Perfection, like you summon this, and I was like, oh no, you summon this. Then I pointed to Decree, you summon this. So like, if you get these 3 cards out, you should win, unless they're playing Spirit Reaper. But don't worry, we have Shadow Mirror for Spirit Reaper.
Yeah, they can't get over it. By the time
Also, you can tell how dated this is because there's literally a PSP charging in the background.
use up all their stuff, they're not gonna have anything left to play. So yeah, be sure to check out TYP336 and Devin Slate 123, I think.
Yep, the goats.
Go back and check. But yeah, this is Yu-Gi-Oh players signing out. Just remember, if it ain't pro, it ain't us. Mike McPro, peace.
Oh, that ending was so bad. The ending was so bad. Okay. We're going to see. I don't know if there's any comments on here or not, but we're going to see. The video actually got 2.1k views. That means 2.1k people saw this video. What's in the description? Dare I click on the description? Okay, nothing. Thankfully, there's nothing. Okay, comments. Damn, bro, you got a lot of views. I put the little face there. Master Hyperion is going to be good in this deck. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Agents is probably just a better version of this deck. I don't think so because it's a Fiend and a... Okay, hold on. What? Okay, well, this person deleted their comment. Because I said something about I don't think so because it's a Fiend and a 5-star. Thanks for the idea. Not exactly sure what that was. But, yeah, that was the June 2011 Herald of Perfection deck. And oh, that was so bad. That was so hard to watch. It was so hard to watch. But, you know, everyone comes from somewhere. And I'm sure that every Yu-Gi-Oh player can look back on videos like this and kind of cringe and laugh at themselves. And yeah, it's nice to see where I'm at now from where I used to be. Coming now, actually able to like top and win some events from time to time versus thinking the Shadow Mirror negated Spirit Reaper's continuous effect. That's pretty good growth. You know, it's pretty good growth. We take that. Okay, guys. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.